after he kind of got those frustrations, we did 150 interviews with our target audience. So we basically interviewed travel managers, expat managers, HR managers for the bigger companies, but a lot of solopreneurs as well, and small entrepreneurial teams. And we kind of got their frustrations, because usually if you ask people like, what do you want? They can't really tell you, but they can tell you their frustrations. Right. So we learned a lot from that. And then with those frustrations, that's when we looked at the world and what was happening. You know, talent was becoming more mobile and flexible. And they, you know, if you had asked maybe 30 years ago in a classroom, would you work and live internationally? Not a lot of people would raise their hand, but now I think everyone, I mean, look at us, right? Yeah. Everyone, we're not even Estonian. So we're sitting here and everyone wants to live and work internationally. So that we saw that grow. We also saw a lot of these like expat contracts for bigger companies go down after the recession in 2008. And we saw short-term travel, like short-term assignments go up. And what that meant was that, you know, back in the day, it was really easy for a company to say like, hey, I'm going to send you, your wife, your kids, your dog to Amsterdam for 3 years, and you're going to work there for a company, and then we're going to send you back maybe. And now it became too expensive in the recession. So what they would do is they were like, okay, you know what? You can leave your dog and your kids and your wife at home, but I'm just going to put you here for 6 months. And you'd be really unhappy because what we talked about, right? Like, oh, lonely, and you're in your bedroom and like ordered the room service menu 5 times. So that's kind of where we saw this thing happening. And those expat and travel managers, they were dealing with a real problem. They basically said like, you know, we send these people for 6 weeks in the city and we know they're going to be super lonely and super unhappy. So, you know, they actually were the ones having dinner with them every week to make sure they were okay. But actually 1 in 6 international assignments was failing. So that actually also cost the company a lot of money, right? So we knew we were like, okay, if we can solve this problem, we actually have something that could, you know, carry some weight.
It's an actual business problem. That loneliness factor has a big impact on the success of those projects. I never really even thought of it like that. I just kind of boiled it down to emotions.
Hey, if you enjoyed this quick clip, check out the full episode of Winning Friends, linked below.